Hey everybody, this is Rydo and we're back to LEGO Harry Potter 5 through 7. We're going to continue the story and hopefully not continue the struggle of a stuttering, staggering, lagging game. Let's see. So, here I can see a lot of screen tearing, but that's not an issue that I really need to worry about, but that certainly is just lagging. So what we're doing is we're going to the effects settings and just now we're turning everything off. You can't even turn shader quality off, so that is everything as low as possible. The next things to do would be to lower the resolution, and apparently the resolution already is low at 720. I must have reset back to 720 at some point. I could turn the refresh rate down, but like vertical sync at 30 Hertz type stuff. That's kind of it. I could turn the texture quality down. That might be it. So next step is to turn the vertical sync to 30 Hertz, and if that doesn't fix it, we gotta turn the texture quality down to low, and then maybe even switch it to 4:3 resolution. It may very well be the aspect ratio, but let's try to play the game. Here we are in Diagon Alley, and this is just clearly this is really just an issue with the engine. It's not any setting that I'm setting is not the appropriate response. It looks like we're gonna have some characters or things to unlock there. And we're getting sent around via Ghost again. And here's characters to unlock. And custom characters. And boy, does this not look smooth. Boy, is this ugly. We're getting sent around by a headless ghost. And so from Diagon Alley, we walk through this area, and you can kind of see how the first game, years 1 to 4, would have reconnected right back into this. Of course, any replays will be available here later. Dark times indeed. Although we walk out of here and we don't end up in Hogwarts quite yet. We've got to walk around this area, which is London. And here you've got a purple-haired Londoner, a guy with a big old hat, pigeons, a purple-haired guy, character that looks like I can't get up there, over there. Let's see. And it locked up again. And it locked up again. So next option, like we said, 30 Hertz. I think 30 Hertz is it. You can't have LEGO games like this. You really can't, because of the fact that making everybody dance there. You just can't. Oh, Goldberg, interesting. There's like in LEGO games, you run around and you smash things like crazy. You can't change that. have a laggy experience while you're trying to do that. It's just not going to work. So I found the student in peril or a citizen in peril. Which one was it called? Either one. This is where we're supposed to go. And here's the platform 9 3/4. And this guy wants a ticket to get on the train. Do we really need a ticket? Only small animals can fit. Well, nobody has any abilities right now. We're all limited to just the the purple ability. So let's just give him a ticket, I guess. And that's all we had to do is hop aboard. So I guess we already ran through the wall to get to 9 3/4. And now we're riding the train to Hogwarts. And this is a nice scene. There's a lot of things here that, if they were integrated with Harry Potter 1 through 4, you could have really fleshed out both games, and it would have felt like one good game if you'd put the effort into it, instead of selling it as two games that aren't particularly the greatest. I mean, I can already say for a kid's game, an unacceptable level of lagginess and crashing exists. This would just make kids cry. This would have the games going back to the store. This would cause conflict and tears. Don't do this to kids. Don't make your video games targeted towards kids buggy and unplayable. It's not cool. Don't take an attitude that the kids don't know any better. They know when their games are running correctly. And so we're with Luna Lovegood. And see, her entrance into this story is kind of strange, in my opinion. I feel like she should have played a much more prominent role in the first 4 stories, or Hermione should have just ended up with Harry Potter. And most people just say Hermione should have ended up with Harry Potter. And I don't even know if Luna Lovegood actually is even a romantic interest to Harry, but I think she is. She's the weird one that... Let's see. Only small animals. So there's some other things I can't do here. I'm running around, trying to get a feel for this. I think we may have finally fixed it. Finally may have fixed the lagginess. Well, I think I've said that a couple times already too. So we're running around here trying to find out if this is true or not. There's these little mushrooms everywhere. So instead of just appearing in Hogwarts, we're really having to walk to the place. Trolling these trolls here. Gnomes. This guy is after me. There we go. Yeah, I think we've got this finally fixed. And she can see that there are invisible horses riding these carts. Nope. See, that's it. I mean, it's like... It seems like every step you take does something a little bit more. But... Low texture qualities. With vertical sync on. Well, with the low texture qualities, it feels like you're getting the old style Lego games. And I don't particularly mind that, if that fixes everything else. Maybe we can crank everything back up to 1080p resolution, so on low texture quality with all the effects enabled. So we gotta get both of these pigs to fly, maybe? So we don't have the light up spell to take care of the plants. There's just this weirdness that you're on your 5th year here with the spells and you've forgotten everything. To maintain it as a video game. Alright, let's get this real. Won't pick up anything like a normal person. You gotta hover it like a wizard. Interesting jump sound it's making for Luna Lovegood. I have to say, Luna Lovegood sounds like a James Bond girl. It really does. There's an invisible wall there stopping me. In fact, I believe there is a Lovegood James Bond girl. And then Luna, of course, because she's kind of mystical. There we go. And am I really controlling the cart? No, not really. So we're actually still in just the overworld. So I need to hurry up. We haven't even started the level yet. 12 minutes in. But it wasn't a problem in Harry Potter 1 through 4 because those levels by themselves were barely 20 minutes, including the extra overworld, open world walking around. And so one of the girl from the Ministry of Magic is now a teacher and in charge, and she is awful. Is that blood pudding they're eating? Is that what that square is supposed to be? And Harry's gonna have the dream again. Question. See, now all the students are going to be back in their uniforms, and oh man, we still didn't start a level. Now, what was cool about this is it kind of memorized everything you'd ever done in the game for Hogwarts. Give her that. Make her happy. Turn this painting around so we can open the door now. Well, there's Ginny in pajamas. There we go. Through here. And there's the teacher who we don't want to be anywhere near. And for the most part, it's the same design, same things. They just added a few things here and there. And see, she just separated those two because they were getting too lovey-dovey for her. So she's gonna be a real strict teacher. Notice that There's a lot of empty spaces here that would have been in, would have had things in years 1 through 4, but that's not a big issue. It's just locked again though, and what more can I do? Literally, like what more can I do to reduce the lagginess? See, I think I have vertical sync on. Maybe turn that off. Are we in the levels yet? No. Like refresh rate maybe 59 hertz? Or turn the vertical sync off. Oh, and the audio volume's back up to 10. I guess I'll just leave that there. Wow, the audio volume changed. See, can he speak partial tongue still? So blue, green, red, yellow. And that ends up here, but I don't know if that's an important thing or not. Or it just did. Grab a shovel. This guy wants a shovel. It gives me this, which I don't think I can use right now. There we go. See, that gives me a skeleton thing that I don't think I can use right now. Ah, here's a cauldron. Trying to make a spell. Put that in there. Put that in there. And get this off the cobweb. Clean that cobweb nice so it breaks. So we have here. And this is, so we have the strength potion and 4 other potions that I don't think we can do yet. This. Oh, you have to hold it towards that direction and press B. And then that allows me to do this. And then that allows me to put together a paper airplane again. And seriously, it's been 20 minutes. And still haven't started the level. And the graphics are locking up, and even in the cutscenes. So she's refusing to even teach you magic at all, basically. The Defense Against the Dark Arts room has been banned, which means all those spells that I knew have been locked in there, and I get a gold brick for doing that, apparently. See, that explains why we don't have any spells. But we didn't have access to the wheel anyway, so we can only do a few of them. That stinks. And are we in the levels still? No. So how do we exit? Doors is locked. The key must be nearby. Can you send the pet out now? Yes, you can. You've got this owl now. There we go. Use the key. And go in here and turn the key. And here we go. There's been a lot of setup work here. A lot of effort. And a lot of lagginess. Can I honestly put up with this game being this laggy? Like, I have more than enough processor power, more than enough graphics cards, more than enough SSD hard drive speed. All of that should completely overpower any bugs in the system if it ever was to run correctly at all, but I just don't think it did. Not on PC, not on the Steam version. Be nice if there was like an unofficial patch even. But as far as I can tell, that just isn't the way it works. There's nothing. So it would be a shame if we didn't finish the Harry Potter story, but in all reality, if you want the story, don't play this game because it won't give you the story. Even Harry Potter years 1 through 4 didn't really give you the story. This was before they used any talking characters, so you don't get any of the dialogue. You barely even get an indication as to what's going on. You would definitely either have to have watched the movies or read the books, or both, ideally, to get close to a complete understanding of what happens in Harry Potter's saga. So go read the books, I would say. I think that's probably your best bet. Is read the books, then watch the movies, and don't play the Lego game. And it's also weird that you would have such a big property like this and not treat it right. And have a laggy game and not fix it. It makes no sense. And I'm desperately trying to start a level, but it's been 22 minutes already. So maybe this level will turn out to be really short. Like really, really short. Looks like Luna Lovegood is taking us to see more creatures that she can see. Like flying horses. And Harry can start seeing them too, but nobody else can. Even the cutscenes are lagging. It's not because I'm recording either. Nobody would have complained about lagging if it was because you were recording. Feeding apples to the skeleton horses. Sure they don't like skeleton apples? No, they like fish apparently. So finally, oh, we're not even into a level, are we? Goodness gracious. Goodness gracious. In a rare step here, I guess after this section, we're just gonna have to end this recording. Simply because there's otherwise it's gonna be 40 minutes to get to the level. We've effectively played a level's worth of of stuff in the open world. It's just didn't quite happen, and they didn't give a level name to it. And this is bad game design for a Lego game. I know they were certainly experimenting with things like that, trying to make more and more of the levels more open world, and you could just do it whenever you felt like it, and you could wander around a big open area. But it doesn't really work in Hogwarts, because Hogwarts are just this weird combination of, like, I can't jump for some reason. I don't know why my jumping wasn't working there. Yeah, Hogwarts is just a bunch of connections to things, to other areas, instead of being like a big empty place. Well, that keeps that down for whatever that was worth. Let's see, up here, up here, up here, up here, up here. Go ahead and pick up this. Feed this. What they never really did in any of the Lego games is try to make them, I guess, how would you say, try to make them both open world and levelized, so that you could have an instance in which you're walking in the open world, but for the time being they're counting that as a level. There we go, build the bridge. Well, what's weird here is it stopped lagging enough to be annoying. Well, it certainly is still annoying, but it may be something I can struggle through. It kind of guarantees a bad review at the end of the day, but I would rather actually cover this and play the whole game through than just have to rage quit an hour into playing it and move on to the next Lego game. Particularly since I spent hours and hours playing Years 1 through 4. I mean, that's quite a disappointment to not be able to finish the story. And if I was better equipped, I very well may just pull out my Xbox copy and play it from there. But there would not be a huge reason then, because part of the reasons why I do this personally for me is so that they, so I get all the Steam achievements and such. So Thestrals are unlocked, and we get a gold brick, and we're still not in tier level. So let's once again just look at the level settings. I'll go ahead and turn the audio back down to 5 at this point. 720, 60 hertz, no vertical sync, texture quality low, 16:9 aspect ratio. Only thing I could do further would be to do something like that, and then that would certainly look a lot weirder. But see, even right there in the menu it froze. That's ridiculous. Completely ridiculous. None of the things are turned on at all, and it's still freezing, and there's just nothing to fix it. Nothing to fix it at all. Unacceptable. Unacceptable. Well, we didn't actually do anything as far as the level, but we've gone 30 minutes now, so that's going to be it for this recording. As always, I ask you to like, share, subscribe, comment if you want to, and watch every second of my videos. All of that helps out. If you want to support me further, you can click on my name, Rydo. On the right is a blue button that says support this channel. Click it, make a donation. And if you want to friend or follow me on basically any social media sites, there's a whole bunch of links down below. Thank you for watching. Have a good evening.